What's going on, everybody? It's Cole, and I'm back with another MTG Mondays. This is probably going to come out Tuesday because that's just the way it had been working, but that's alright. Today I got some Magic-related news. The Chinese 2010 Nationals champ, the top 8 deck list from there. We're going to talk about the ballot for the induction to the Hall of Champs, and the Legacy Championship at Gen Con. And then I'm going to go over a new deck I've been working on. I'm on an EDH kick right now. I don't know why. It's really fun. So I've just been building decks from that with my big old card collection. So alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is the Chinese 2010 National Champion, Liu Chao. He was the champion. He got first place. He won, or he used the Boros Landfall deck, and he actually didn't have any M11 cards whatsoever in there. It was just all cards from the other sets. It was a pretty standard Boros deck. It had Step Lynxes and played GPs and whatnot. I thought that was kind of cool that he didn't need any of the newer cards. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Some of the other decks that were in the top 8 are Jund, another Boros Landfall that had a few other different cards than Liu Chao. A Runeflare Trap deck with 4 Temple Bells. I really like Temple Bell. I've been using it in all my EDH decks that I have. It's a pretty good card. A Fauna Naya, a Turbo Land, another Jund, and a blue-white control with Sun Titan and Knight of the White Orchid, and a couple other things. So the top 8 was kind of pretty diverse, I guess. I'm kind of happy that Runeflare Trap is starting to make more top 8 appearances. I know a couple people around here that play with the Runeflare Trap deck, and it's pretty fun to play against. Alrighty, the next thing on the list is the ballot for the Hall of Champs. There's a lot of people on the ballot. Some people that I don't know, some people that, a lot of people know, some older Magic players. I was listening to MTG Taps, and they were talking about John Long or they were talking about a player that's been on the ballot for quite a while, and he is the original villain of Magic because he was known for cheating or I don't know if exactly cheating, but in mind games and stuff. But I don't think I wouldn't vote for him. If I could, I wouldn't vote for that. But that's just me. Some of the choices that I would make that I think that should be inducted is either Brian Kibler, because he's an amazing player. He's really good. Great deck builder. He's just, he's been around for a while. And Gabriel Nassif, he is an amazing player. Luck is on his side, basically. But yeah, hopefully one of those two make it. If not, that's pretty cool still. I'm kind of happy that those two are actually on the ballot, and hopefully they'll be getting recognized at least. And the next thing is the Vintage Champions at Gen Con. That happened last weekend, I think. Last weekend. Anyways, Owen Turtenwald, he used a Time Vault deck, it's got a bunch of one-ofs and Mox Diamonds, bunch of cool stuff. He's the one that got first place. He played against Bob Maher in the finals that used an exact 75 mirror as him, and I guess it was a pretty close game the whole time, and Bob Maher actually ended up losing to the card that he designed from his Invitational, Dark Confidant. He flipped over a Force of Will for 5 damage and lost. So I thought that was kind of funny, kind of ironic that he lost from his own the card that he designed. and that bears his likeness, of course. But I thought that was kind of funny. The next thing I kind of want to talk about is I've been on an EDH kick. If all of you don't know, I've been building a couple decks here and there. I've got 4 now. I really like EDH. I'm starting to get into it. Not many people play around here, and I'm trying to change that. I've gotten three or four into it that I know of. My brother, he's into it now. He's starting to build them, and I don't know. I really like the format. It's fun. It's just something casual players can do. And my newest one I built is around this one right here, Uyo the Silent Prophet. 6 for 4/4 flyer. Pay 2 colorless. Return 2 lands you control to your hand to copy target instant or sorcery spell, and you can choose new targets. So fun. And I'm a fan of blue anyways, so blue decks are just amazing. But an EDH deck with all of one-ofs and fun blue cards, really fun. There's a couple like star spots in this that I actually want to just bring up. One that's been like a really good sleeper is the Sphinx Bone Wand. It's pretty cool because I play lots of stuff, and even though the copying doesn't work for it, it still helps out. Another one is Echo Mage. He is pretty awesome once you get him all the way leveled. Start copying crap like that, and things I really like to copy with him are definitely Rider Replication, just a bunch of draw spells and stuff. I have Jace's Ingenuity and whatnot. With Jace's Ingenuity, for 7 mana you draw 9 cards. That's pretty awesome. A Cast Through Time. Awesome card just because I like Rebound a lot, and in EDH this gives you can actually play something like this, and I love it. Keening Stone, kind of a douchebag card in EDH, especially with cards like Tunnel Vision. When I don't know what their bottom card is, even though if I don't know what their bottom card is, I'll just say a random card that I know that they probably have in their deck, and a lot of their deck goes to their graveyard, and then you just keep Keening Stoning them, and you win off that, kind of. I'll come back to Tunnel Vision. I got another good one is Tomorrow Azami's Familiar. It's just it sets up your draws. It's pretty nice. Walking Atlas actually works really great with Uyo, just because you return 2 lands they play some on their turn, you copy it. You return 2 lands at the end of their turn. On your turn, you play your own, tap it, put the other one back in. You're back to where you were. I like that, and he's been pretty good in there. Frost Titan, I just threw one of those in there because he's amazing. It's Frost Titan. Fate Stitcher, I have Fate Stitcher, Puppeteer, a bunch of tap down stuff just to keep them locked. It's called Icy Manipulator. Wow. Leyline of Anticipation, awesome just because you can play stuff as instants. It's Teferi basically. Disruptive Student has been awesome just because they usually forget that it's out there, so then they have to pay 1 more, and they're like, crap, I can't. So, another thing I put in there just because I do draw a lot of cards, and usually have to end up discarding them, I put in Library of Lang and Anvil of Bogarden. I put a Call to Mind just to get back some instants and sorceries. I'm trying to find a spot for Mnemonic Wall right now. Stormtide Leviathan kind of wins games on his own. He locks everybody down that doesn't have Flying or Island Walk, and just allows me to keep swinging with that over and over again. But I threw in a Time Reversal just because it's funny. Proteus Staff for protection from generals. Put their general on the bottom, whatever. And then I'm gonna go to one of my main combos in the deck. There's plenty, but the main win combo in the deck is to win with Tunnel Vision. Okay. For 6 mana, 5 and 1 blue, name a card. Target player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until that named card is revealed. If it is, that player puts the rest of the revealed cards into his or her graveyard and puts the named card on top of his or her library. Otherwise, the player shuffles his or her library. So basically, and I have a Jace Bellerin in here too. Basically, you use things like Hinder to counter the spell, put it on the bottom. Jace the Mind Sculptor to Fate Seal him. Spin into Myth to put the creature on top and Fate Seal him. And Vendilion Click to look through their hand and put something on the bottom. And then you choose the card that has been put on the bottom. Their whole entire deck, except for that one card, goes over, and you make them draw with Vision Skeins, Jace Bellerin, Temple Bell, stuff like that. And then as soon as you say go, they can't draw. So that's really fun. And like I said, Tunnel Vision with Keening Stone is really good. Just because Tunnel Vision, it really does mill for a lot in EDH, just because there's one card. But so, if you guys have any ideas for the deck, go ahead and put them in the comments. I know that I'm going to be adding a Patron of the Moon, a couple other cards that will go really good in this. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.